Um, this is Game 2 of the Backyard Baseball 2003 World Series. Wizard leads Personizzle. Rangers lead the Marlins 1-0 after winning +6 to +4 yesterday. A tight, nail-biting matchup. And with me on the call today is Mike Madness. Hello, Mike.
Hello there, Titanium. How are you?
I'm good. It could be better. I could have, won the World Series, but other than that, I'm all right.
Yeah, same here. Had my Twitter suspended last
Oh,
Thursday, so I
dang.
had to start a new one, and I'm trying to rebuild, trying to stabilize that new Twitter so Elon's secret police doesn't catch up to me.
Did you exceed the rate limit? That was a
No,
thing
I
that was
got
going on
suspended.
yesterday. Okay,
Yeah, I got suspended, but
you don't need
I
team
got
high.
suspended before that
Oh, okay. All right.
for something that the trolls took the wrong way.
Oh. All right. So I
But I'm
wanted to.
grateful for the friends that I do have in real life. So anyway,
Yeah, the
got the
pregame
Rangers and
show. We got the
Got
Rangers
the
and
Rangers
Marlins.
and the Marlins. Rangers are up 1-0. Marlins need to win this to force a decisive third game.
Yep.
So let's take a look at how the Rangers have stacked up in this season, shall we?
Sure.
If it will
Let's pull up
cooperate, that is. So
pull up stats. So yeah.
obviously for the Rangers and Wizard, the big guns have been Cliff Floyd, Uma Morris, and Gwen Sears, big RBI leaders. Floyd and Morris have 29 RBIs to their credit. Gwen Sears at 18. Randy Johnson, surprisingly for a pitcher, 20 RBIs. The run leaders, Gwen Sears again, 26 runs. Sizemore, 21 runs. 19 runs for Arlene Perez. They've been getting on base. They've been generating the offense. And the pitching leader, no question about it, Amanda Hellcat Hellerman.
Yes, obviously Hellcat. That row.
I cannot believe that nickname has stuck, to be honest with you.
Let's move on to the Marlins.
Marlins needing a win. The Marlins needing a win to force a game 3. They're going to have to rely heavily on their RBI leaders. Of course, Francis Brewer, the Keisha Phillips clone, Mike Supreme Piazza. Brewer with 39 RBIs, Piazza 36. Brewer with 4 homers, Piazza with 8. As well as their run leaders, Pete Wheelie Wheeler, 27 runs, 20 from Grace Tipton, 17 from Vicky Kawaguchi. I'd be shocked if he didn't bat Wheeler and Kawaguchi 1-2 like I do in the BBOL. Lure at 16 runs, as does Wing Kwan. And pitching leader is the Kenny Kawaguchi clone Judy Abwanza.
Oh yeah. She faced 321 hitters, and the rest of the team faced 13 hitters combined. So yeah, that's the pitching leader.
So the pitching matchup for tonight will more than likely be Abwanza for the Marlins facing off against Amanda Hellerman for the Rangers.
Yep. Next tab I have player stats, player ratings, but we went over this yesterday, so don't really need to go over too much. Maybe in case people are curious. Rangers, Marlins. Okay, I think that's about it. That's all I really had planned for the pregame. So now I just gotta switch it to the gameplay, and then should be good. All right, first let me
and Personizzle
change it so
making
you can see it
tonight.
Oh, he is?
Mm-hmm. He normally does Pete Grace Vicky, but he's making some changes tonight.
Huh.
I wouldn't be too surprised if He has Pete and Vicky batting 1-2. I call it the rabbit line because of their blinding speed.
All right. Do you see him Personizzle in the options? Looking at his options.
Only on the Twitch feed.
Oh. Not from the call?
Not from the call, unfortunately.
Okay. Let me reshare it to you. How about now?
I still see your profile pic there.
This was going on with me and Mello yesterday, but I don't know. It started working. I don't know. Maybe I have to close out Discord or something.
Okay, try looking for the watch stream button.
Watch
stream button? Where the heck is that? I really don't know. Where the heck is the watch stream button? Oh, duh.
You got
silly.
You see Pete Wheeler hitting?
Pete Wheeler will lead things off for the Marlins in the top of the first. First pitch from Hellerman. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. One gone. That'll bring up Vicky Calcucci. I knew it. Pete and Vicky 1-2. He's pulling from the me playbook. This one's hit on the line to third. Oh no! They bobbled it. That'll go as an E5 error on the third baseman, allowing Kawaguchi to reach. So that'll bring up Francis Brewer. Hellerman comes set. The offering. And foul. 0-1. Hellerman ready. Pause. The 0-1 pitch coming. That one's well outside and low. Ball and a strike on Brewer. Kawaguchi a definite threat to run here. Swinging a drive to left. He's out of room. It's out of here. Francis Brewer with a 2-run shot to left field, and the Marlins lead it 2-0. That'll bring up Grace Tipton. Grace moving from second to fourth in the lineup. First pitch to Grace. Swung on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1 to Grace. And Tipton will ground this one. Right to Hellerman. Throw to first. And Hellerman now has 2 outs to her credit. That'll bring up Wing Kwan. Hellerman ready. She kicks and deals. That one. Where did that one miss? That missed by a mile. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch to Kwan. Ground ball. This one's a comebacker right to Hellerman. Throw to first will get the speedy Wing Kwan, and that retires the side. 2 runs on 2 base hits, including the home run. 1 error. Nobody left. Swinging a drive by Wheeler to right field. Arlene can't get there. That'll allow Wheeler to go to second. He'll round second, head for third. Rounding third is Wheeler. The relay, not in time. Inside the Parker for Wheeler. Glenn Sears will lead things off for the Rangers. No, not the New York Rangers. 1 ball, no strikes from Abonza. The pitch. Sears swinging a drive to left field. Wheeler is there though, and he will make the grab on the run, 1 away. Okay, why are you having Hellerman bat second? The pitch to Hellerman. Borderline strike there. It's 0-1. Hellerman drives this one. Throw to first, and Piazza will be in time. That is considered a 4-6-3 put out. 2 away for Cliff Floyd. Pitch to Floyd. Ground ball. Past Piazza. And not in time. So the Rangers have a 2-out base runner for Uma Morris. Pitch. Morris hits this one on the line. And Vicky with the cleanup! Side retired! Top of the second now, it's Randy Uno leading things off. Pitch to Uno. This one's beat on the ground and will go foul. Pitch. 1-0 pitch. 0-1 pitch is cut on a miss. 0-2 on Uno. Randy will beat this one into the ground to third. Throw to first. 1 gone. That'll bring up the original Supreme, Mike Piazza. Mets legend, Mike Piazza. I had to throw that one in there as a big Mets fan. Hellman ready. First pitch to him. And he takes. Called strike 1. The 0-1 to Piazza. Take sign up again. That looked to be a ball, but home plate umpire Angel Hernandez rules it a strike, 0-2. The 0-2. That's going to be foul up into the seats behind home plate. 0-2 still. The 0-2. Wise take there. It's 1-2. Piazza drives this one to right field. Should be playable. 2 away. Now it's Murray Goldman. Strike 1. I'd say that was a good take, but I'm not sure if it was a good take. The 0-1 to Goldman. Swung early. It's 0-2. Oh, 2 coming. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 coming. And Goldman to right. But Ricky Johnson is right there to snag away extra bases. First pitch to Sheila Basante. Basante will beat this one on the ground. And no play as Piazza bottles that one. That'll be an infield hit for Basante. That'll bring up Trent Sizemore. Timeout taken. Maybe no. Sizemore will foul this one back. No balls in the strike on Sizemore. Pitch. Bouncer. Abunza charging. And there will be no play. Both runners are safe. Tying and go-ahead runs are on base for Arlene Perez. First pitch to Perez. Ball low and away. 1-0. Perez to right field. And the runners will hold there. One gone. They'll bring up Lisa Crockett. No, she is not boosted because she's playing against Piazza. Little known fact about 03. If Crockett is on the same team as Mike Piazza, she gets a buff. Something that I did not employ as a kid. This one will go foul. 1-1. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike on Crockett. Ball 3. That one high and away. And a bunch on the verge of loading the bases. Crockett to left field. Basanti being waved home. Here comes the relay. Bobbled by Goldman. Oh my. So Wizard just tied up his end for Ricky Johnston. Ground ball. Should be playable. And no play at all. Maybe some confusion with the Abwanza Goldman battery. Now the bases are loaded for Gwen Sears. 0 for 1 today on Wizard's end. Nothing in 1 on Gwen Sears. Ball 2. No, excuse me, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ah. That pitch taken. 2 balls and a strike on Gwen Sears. Abwanza has to be careful now. Ground ball. This should get him out of it. Throw home. Then to third. Throw at third is bobbled, but they get the lead runner at home. And now Amanda Hellcat Hellerman. Hellerman 0 for 1. And that one will be foul. Nothing in 1. So, guys in chat are calling Sheila out because of the accidental retreat. Oh, 2 on the way. And this one's to left field. Wheeler charging at it. He'll make the grab. Side retired. Wizard leaving the bases loaded. Onto the top of the third, and it's Judy Abwanza now. Remember, Personizzle needs to win this game to force a game 3. Throw to first barely in time to get Abwanza. And now Pete Wheeler 0 for 1 with a flyout. This one's hit on the ground. And no chance to get the speedy Pete Wheeler. And now Vicky Kawaguchi. Single and later scored on the bluer homer. Ground ball in front of home plate. Throw to first will get Kawaguchi. Wheeler trying for third. And no doubt about he's going to get there. So Wheeler goes first to third on the sac grounder. That'll bring up the blue crew. Francis Bluer. What's he doing? Why is he sticking with grounder? Ball one. I would so be going power here. This one's to left, but playable. And the side is retired. Should have went power. Cliff Floyd will lead off the bottom half of the third. Timeout taken. And Floyd to right field. Oh, shanked it. That one will be foul. And a souvenir. Oh, the series is 3 of 5, so if Personizzle wins, there will be a fourth game of this series. One gone here in the Rangers' third inning. As in steps the dangerous Uma Morris. Ball one. Morris will chop this one foul. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss by Morris, 1-2. And they've cut the Chicago street race to 75 laps due to darkness. Morris to left field. Wheeler charging. He's out of room. It's out of here. Uma Morris parks this one in the left field seats. And Wizard takes a 2-1 lead in his end. But still down 2-1 in the aggregate. That brings up Sheila Basanti. Oh, that should be a hit by pitch. Instead, it's 1 ball, no strikes on Basanti. Strike one. Good take there by Basanti. Ooh, borderline ball call there. 2-1. And another borderline call. Count to 2-2. Full count. Basanti. This one's popped up. 2 away. Now Trent Sizemore with a single to his credit. And the NBC transmission from Chicago cut out for a second. Ground ball from Sizemore. Why didn't Abunza charge that one? She would have had to play it first if she charged it. 0-1 on Perez. Two balls and a strike on Arlene Perez. She's 0 for 1 today. Perez will just beat this one on the ground. Throw a second. Oh, bobbled! That'll go as an error. It'll be an E4. Error on second base. Now Lisa Crockett. This one outside for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Outside again. 2-0. Popped up. This one not going foul. Relay. Not in time, and that ties up the aggregate. I know, due to darkness. Ugh. Ricky Johnson up now, as my dad interrupted. Ground ball from Johnson. Why did she tag third? Bad play there. Now the bases are loaded for Gwen Sears. That was just a horrible play from Frances Bluer. She had the sure out at first, but just tagged third. That is going on SportsCenter's not top plays. And Sears will send this to short. So the first will be in time to get Johnson and prevent further damage. Side retired. Grace Tipton will lead off for the Marlins in the top of the fourth. Ball 1. Ground ball from Tipton. Throw to first, not in time to get the speedy Tipton. Marlins lead 2-0 in Personizzle's end of the matchup. Tied 2-2 in the aggregate. Wayne Kwan will bat now. Ground out victim this last time. Overthrown! Kwan falls down. Tipton being waved home, she will score with ease. Kwan being waved to third. He will get there with an RBI triple and an error charged to the third baseman. E5 that allowed Tipton to score and allowed Kwan to advance. So now Personizzle leads in the aggregate 3-2. Brings up Randy Uno. Taken for a called strike, 0-1. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Uno. Strike 2. Count to 1 and 2. And the 1-2 is beaten on the ground. Wing will be waved on home. And Crockett bobbles it. That'll be an E6. It's now a 4-2 aggregate. As in will step Mike Piazza. All these players from my childhood. This is why I love backyard baseball. Pitch to Piazza, taken for a called strike. That looked way borderline. This one's foul. Nothing in 2. Piazza popped this one up. Hellerman tracking. She'll make the grab. Throw to first. Will not be in time. Uno returns safely, and there's one gone. Now bring up Murray Goldman. Goldman hits this one on a line that gets past Johnson. Throw to first to get Uno. Throw to second gets Uno. Throw to first will not get Goldman. 2 gone. That'll bring up pitcher Judy Abuonza. Abuonza will pop this one up. Confusion on the battery. And the second baseman bobbles it. That'll go as an error. E4, error on second base. Now Pete Wheeler. Wheeler singled and scored last time up. First pitch to Wheeler. And that one's foul. Nothing in 1. 0-1 on its way. That was almost a mistake pitch from Hellerman. This one's to center. And side is finally retired. Marlins leave 2. They leave 4-0 in their half, 4-2 in the aggregate. Francis Brewer leads the 4th inning. And no doubt about it, that one's gone. Brewer. Now makes it a 4-1 aggregate. As Hellerman leads off the bottom of the 4th. Foul. Oh, 2 pitch taken high. 1 ball, 2 strike. Hellerman to right. Oh no. And that is an error on the second baseman. E4 being charged. I'll bring up Cliff Floyd. With a chance for the Rangers to pull a little closer in the aggregate. This one's bounced to second. Throw to second will get Hellerman. At throw to first, not in time to get Cliff Floyd. 1 away. Now Uma Morris, 1 for 2 with a homer. Ball 1. The 1-0. Morris will drive this one foul. 1-1. Jeez, Chase Elliott third. Just what we needed. That one's foul. 1-2. How was that a strike? Angel Hernandez is so umping this game. 2 gone. I'm sorry, but that was not a strike. Isn't steps Sheila Basanti. Abwanza got the call there. Ball one. 1 ball, no strikes on Basanti. Basanti drives this to center. Uno can't hang on. Cliff Floyd being waved around. Relay will be cut off. Floyd will score. It's 4-2 Rangers in Wizards half of the game. 4-2 Personizzle in the aggregate. Brings up Trent Sizemore. And Sizemore's just going to tap this one in front of the plate to retire to side. As the Marlins get a double play and a batting power up. That is not what Wizard wanted. Vicky Kawaguchi will lead things off in the Marlins' 5th inning. She'll take ball one from Hellerman, as the Marlins have themselves a screaming line drive in their arsenal. But remember, only the 9th round pick can use it. Swing and a miss by Kawaguchi. 2-1. And the Swan will take ball three. The last thing Hellerman wants is to walk Kawaguchi. And she will do just that. That is a Florida Chevy dealer's free ride to first. Brings up Francis Brewer. Called strike on the outside corner. 0-1. And Brewer will just pop this up. Throw to first will not get Kawaguchi, 1 away. So no batting power up for Wizard, at least not yet. Brings up Grace Tipton. Tipton grounds his foul. Tipton will pop this up. Throw to first will get Tipton, so that's a sacrifice grounder. Kawaguchi will advance to second for Wing Kwan. Kwan got a triple by way of an error his last time. And that will retire the side. They leave Kawaguchi at second. Ball one on Perez. This one will go foul. This one heading on the infield. And they run into each other. That's going to be an error. They'll charge it to Piazza. That'll be an E3. As in will step Lisa Crockett 2 for 2, halfway to the cycle with a single and a double. This one will go foul. Nothing in one. Swinging a foul ball behind home plate. Nothing in two. Ball one. 1-2. Ooh. Just missed. And it's a Woolery count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bounced. Foul. So they'll try again. Still 2-2. Foul again. Still 2-2. The Bloods are working towards 70 pitches so far. Oh, big freeze. Nice work by Crockett not to bite. Next pitch will be 70 from Abwanza. And this one will be foul. Full count now on Crockett. Again a foul ball. Has Lisa been taking batting lessons from Sally Dobbs? Foul! Oh my god! Ball 4, and Lisa will draw a walk. Okay. Brings up Ricky Johnson with the tying runs in the aggregate on base. Go ahead run is at home plate right now. Ball 1. Why hasn't the AI replaced Abwanza yet? After that big freeze. Ball 2. Oh my. Ball 3. I'd be a mind to replace Abwanza on the mound right now. And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded with still nobody out, and the tying aggregate runs in scoring position for Gwen Sears. Finally, a strike. One would think the manager would have to come out of the dugout right now. Foul. Nothing in 2. Well, you would think, Mel, but that big freeze. As this one will split the infield. 2 runs are going to cross here. Make it 3 runs. And finally, they get an out. Now, finally, they pull Abwanza for Wing Kwan. Three runs crossed. It should be a 5-4 aggregate score. So, yeah, it should be 5-4 aggregate in favor of Wizard, not 6-4. 1-2 on Hellerman. Unless every single run crossed. No. They got one out. Oh, Wizard has a home bonus run. Okay. Forgot the multiplier. Maybe because I didn't get many multipliers. Floyd pops this one up. Kwan is there. He'll make... No, he could not make the grab. Now it's Uma Morris. Marlins need to find a way to get out of this inning. Ball 2. Foul. 2 balls and a strike on Morris. She's 1 for 3 on the day with a homer. And now a Woolery count. It's 2-2. Got him. She gone. Another changeup. 2 away now for Sheila Basanti. Runner on the move. Oh, and that would have been a sure out. Oh, big freeze. This time Kwan is more effective with it. Basanti to right field, can't grab it. Everyone's safe. Bases loaded again, this time with 2 outs. Now I'll bring up Trent Sizemore. Ball. Outside. One and one. So Personizzle will need at least 3 runs to shift the aggregate back into his favor. As the count goes to 1-2 on Sizemore. This one's grounded. Piazza is there. Race to the bag. No! That makes it a 7-4 aggregate. Why would he go to first when the sure play was at home? I don't get it. One ball, no strikes on Perez. Pause now to pitch. Perez drives this one into the ground. Kawaguchi is there. Throw to second will be in time. That's a 6-4 putout. That finally ends the inning. But Wizard has just turned this into a 7-4 aggregate in his favor. Randy Una will bat first. Strike one. I do believe that 9th rounder is due up this inning. So if someone gets on, look for the screaming line drive to rear its hide. As Randy just did. Now if Piazza gets on, that'll for sure bring Abwanza to the plate. And this should be able to bring Abwanza to the plate. Tying run will come to the plate right here and now. As that will be an E8. Murray Goldman will bat now. A lot of errors in this game. Goldman to left. One away. And now here's the power-up user, Judy Abwanza. I'm expecting the screaming line drive. There it is. Good take that time. Both runners should be getting an automatic start here. There it is! The screaming line drive! Randy being waved home. Uno will score easily. Tying runs, now in scoring position. The winning run, the go-ahead run, coming to the plate, and who else but Pete Wheeler. Lisa Crockett will come to the plate now. Wheeler will foul this one back. 0-1. Vicky Kawaguchi awaits on deck. Nothing in 2. Pete being patient, waiting for his pitch. Ball 1. There it is. Line shot. Past Johnson. Pete going to second. He'll get there easily. Abwanza on the move. She will score. It's 7-7 aggregate. Personizzle has the advantage in the tiebreak. And now Vicky Kawaguchi with a chance to drive home Wheeler. Strike 1. This one will go low. Ball 1. Ball on the strike. Ground ball. Wheeler being waved home. Throw to first. Will get Kawaguchi, but Wheeler will score. And now Francis Bluer with a chance for some insurance in the aggregate. Just goes for a line drive cut here. No chance to get speedy Francis Bluer. So some insurance runs, at least one insurance run, is on first base for Grace Tipton. Nothing in 1 on Tipton. Tipton grounds this one. Throw to second will not get Bluer. Both runners are safe. Now bring up Wing Kwan. As it looks like Austin Dillon is out of fuel. This one's grounded. Crockett charging. Throw to first will get Kwan. Side retired. Now it's up to the Marlins defense to finish it off and force a 4th game. And that'll do it. Looks like that did it. Wizard wins his half, 8-2. And she gone. Marlins win it 8-7 in the aggregate. There will be a 4th game of this series.
All right, thanks for that call, Mike. I want to go back and see that line drive on the line. What inning was that? The 5th?
That was top of the 6th.
Top 6?
From Wheeler.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's see that line drive on the line again.
Here
I
it
believe it
is
was
coming
on a
up.
1-2.
Man, you have a good
It was on a
memory.
1-2. It was on a 1-2 pitch. It was on a curveball, high and tight.
Yeah, that's foul in this game. I swear, on the line is foul.
That close. It was borderline. It was that close, but Pete stole one.
And that's
With
not
his,
cheese. Sending
that
Pete
is
to
not
third there,
cheese there.
it's like you bait yourself. As a back runner, you bait yourself to make sure your guy in front scores at home. Yeah,
Pete,
that's not cheese.
that is
Wow.
1,000 IQ play, especially with a guy as fast as Pete Wheeler.
Yeah, and his speed. Yeah, that's on the line to me. It's got to be.
That,
That's foul
that
in backyard
that's a
baseball.
2022 Mets play. That is 2022 Mets.
Wow.
Unfortunately, 2023 has not gone the way of my Mets. Unfortunately.
They were winning against the Giants when I last checked. Unfortunately for me.
Yeah, I'm more intent on the Chicago street race. There's 11 to go. They cut it to 75 laps due to darkness.
Yeah, that ties up the series 1-1.
There will be a fourth game of this World Series.
Yeah, don't miss it. Both of these games have been amazingly close so far. I don't know when Game 3 is. I only got the recordings for Games 1 and 2, so keep your eye on the Discord for news about Game 3.
All right, and we will see you next time. Peace.